Hello. Yeah, it's still windy. Which is why today I honestly had no intention of going anywhere. I still don't. We're not going anywhere. Oh, so where are you walking to, bro? Well, funny that you should ask. I'm going to the gym. Like, gym? What for? Like, to walk. Just walk? What kind of workout is that? Well, that's all I've got in me for now, so that's all you're gonna get. But I probably will have the ability to talk to you while I do that. So we'll hop in there, get going. Do I sound like I'm running out of breath already? I don't know. Maybe the cold's getting to me. So let's hop in as quickly as possible and we'll get going. Dude, would you have made a video today if you hadn't come to the gym? Yes, I would have. Probably. The only difference is, I would have probably stayed home. For the most part, this just gave me an opportunity to bring in a little bit of variety. But yeah, what would you have talked about? Probably nothing. I could not, for the life of me, come up with anything to talk about today. I know, way too much echo right now. Give me 1 second then. You know what? Today, did I have anything to film about? Not really. Yesterday, I had thought that, oh, tomorrow I'll go to the gym, take a little bit of a walk, but that should be enough to cover today's video somehow. But that was not even registering all day today. It is what, 3:30 p.m. right now. Too late and too little to talk about today. And honestly, the question that popped up yesterday that I wanted to answer today was, dude, how do you keep convincing yourself to make a video? Thank you. How do you keep convincing yourself to make a video every single day? I wasn't completely on board with drinking cold water, but hey, hydration is more important than the temperature of the water for now. And as far as convincing myself to make a video every day, it's just like, do you have anything important to do? No. Get out there and make a video. That's how I convince myself. Do I want to go out, try out downtown again? Yeah, but is it cold outside? Also yeah. Is it colder than yesterday? Hell yeah. I'm not going out. I definitely want to bring in the variety that I've been trying every single day. Today was one of those days because that's what made me walk out of the house, walk in here, walk to the gym, take a walk, give myself a little bit of workout as much as my energy allows. Not to overdo it, but here we are. Oh, speaking of, do you know yesterday, it was funny looking at the drone itself. It was mid-air and it was just like trying to take one stable shot. It was just like that. And I was like, how is it handling it? I think if I'm correct, it is literally considered a toy. It's one of the DJI drones that does not need to be registered with the FAA, I think. And it's still able to withstand those strong gusts of wind. It was definitely being swayed, perhaps into a pole, into a tree. It was. Don't get me wrong. It held its ground as best as it could, given the circumstances. Honestly, yesterday was a prime time, man. It was nice and bright out. I was waiting for it to just go out there in the middle of the river, get some shots, because there were a bunch of blocks of ice that was just floating on the water. I was in my car and I was like, oh, if I don't get a shot of that, it's gonna be bad. But yeah, I was in a very celebratory mood while filming yesterday, hence trying my best to go downtown, film some clips, which I did. Actually, you know what? You know, a funny thing that happened yesterday? I thought that I had not mentioned everything I wanted to say in the shot, so I wanted to play it safe. I basically went home, waited in the parking lot, and actually filmed a backup clip of the exact same thing I spoke of in the clip outdoors. And then when I was reviewing the footage to edit it, it clicked. I'm like, why? I don't know. Well, what I do have in mind right now is to send out my drone, see if it can get something nice. It has gotten slightly darker than it usually would be. So, yeah. Sometimes I decide to speak in a much softer of a volume. I regret that later because I have to increase the volume and that just messes up the entire audio. I'm gonna use the phrase third time on this channel. Hey, you win some, you lose some. Enjoy the drone shots if I get some. See you later.